Germany, a world of precision and hidden roles. Here in Cologne, success isn't just about talents, it's about mastering the system. In this workshop, one man is redefining the bridge between African heritage and German reality. But the first step is often the hardest. So, how did he move beyond the safety of his own community to build real, lasting credibility in this market?
It depends actually on your vision, your identity, your vision. When you know where you're from, where you are, where you want to be. And with this such strong vision, you're not going to be thinking of staying at one place. So you just have to be able to build that kind of community that you want to achieve. The question is, what's going to make yours different compared to the others on the market already? Your identity and your mission. My communication is basically through fashion. So this is the reason why I decided to come outside the box, which means not being stable in the community, but rather coming outside the box. Because there are so many people that are not in the same community, but then understand the kind of vision you have. People will see you from afar and they say, this guy is speaking the same communication, play the same message that I actually want. So it is a mission, a vision, and a decision. There are so many people that are fashion designers. Some are just good in drawing, some are good in pattern making, some are good in sewing. But I decided no. Since I can draw myself, I can sketch myself, I can make the pattern myself, and I can sew myself. This makes you unique. You just have to add your identity behind it. So each clothes that someone wears, that person is just not just wearing something just to cover themselves, or the sewing is not just sewing, but rather you represent identity. That is one of the reasons why I decided not to stay in the same community that everybody knows me, but rather to come outside the box so that I'll be able to share my message to each individual, whether you're from Africa, whether you're from Europe, no matter where you're from, no matter the continent, to be able to achieve the message.
Authenticity is the foundation, but to grow, a vision must travel beyond the studio walls. It's no longer just about the craft, it's about strategy. How did he scale that vision and reach a German audience that doesn't know about him yet?
For me, actually, starting with fashion is not something that I wanted. But basically, in some families, you have these certain things in the blood that basically you have a specific profession that everybody does from a specific family. My father, he forced me at the age of 13 with the fashion because I'm the eldest son of 6 children. I have 2 elder sisters and basically I'm the eldest boy. So he decided, no, before teaching someone else, let me just invest all what I have in my son. So it wasn't easy, it was very difficult. But then at the age of 18, 19, and even lately at the age of 20, I decided to divert myself into the fashion world, and little by little it turns from being forced into fashion, it turns into passion. So I started learning on myself. My father has not been around. I started trying to teach myself, trying to better myself, elevate my skills, and that is how it brought me to where I am today. You decide where you want to be. You decide the kind of people you want to achieve. You decide the kind of people you are targeting. You target your audience. If you want to become a millionaire, you have to start thinking as a millionaire. You have to start acting as a millionaire, because that is what you will be attracting. And the more you attract that thing, you pull up the values. So I decided at a specific point, no, let me just change my way of working. You'll be able to achieve the other targets. Social media also played a very huge part, because at the end of the day, today everything works with phone. So social media played a very good role, because anytime I'm on my way on a fashion show and all the other places, I try to upload things so the people that not even living in the area that you live will be able to see what you're doing.
Visibility is only half of the battle. The real test begins when the ego takes over. What are the traps that leads most entrepreneurs to fail, and is ego the main culprit?
One of the biggest mistakes most of the people do is they activate their ego. If you activate your ego, you're not going to get anywhere, because at the end of the day, you have to learn from someone. So one day someone also learns from you. If you are very eager to learn from someone, that is where the mistake actually starts. Because at the end of the day, you want to start something that someone has already started. So I think you have to limit yourself and bring yourself down, and to be humble enough to ask questions To be able to start, you need consistency. It is very, very important, because you're not going to start each and every day and you're in a good mood. It's not going to happen. And from the beginning, you have to build your audience too. So at the end of the day, you have to start from somewhere. Authenticness is actually the most important thing that's going to make you different, one. And the second is consistency, no matter what. No matter how you feel, no matter how poor you are, no matter how mad you are, no matter how rich you are, no matter how good your emotions, no matter what you're passing through, your vision has to stay on. So if your vision is not strong enough, you might give up. And that's where basically most of the people start a mistake, giving up. You always have to trust your vision. You always have to trust yourself. You always have to trust the plan. Just give your best and leave the rest to God, because that is basically the most important mistake that most of the people do. Start with God, believe in yourself, have faith in your vision, and that is going to keep you alive. Consistency, patience, and belief will lead you there.
How did he make his passion profitable without losing himself?
Tailoring is a very profitable business, but that will depend on you, the person. Because at the end of the day, you just have to know where you want to be with the tailoring. Because someone wants to be where he is, in a very small town, small community, small audience, and someone wants to achieve bigger than, like you want to cross the border, so that people from different but people like from different country or continent will be able to see you. So that will depend on you personally. You have to be able to take risk, because asking questions that you've not even started, you will never achieve it. Like asking yourself, will I be able to do it? Why don't you just do it and find out? Because you're thinking of something that you've not even started. And that is basically where most of the people that have an idea stop. Or like you have an idea, you have a mission, you want to start, and then one question just pop up. What if you don't achieve it? The highest thing that can cause you disaster is regret. My personal advice for anyone who wants to start something is, do not think too much. You have your plan, you have the idea, just realistic, because someone has already been able to achieve it. Just start. Just do it. If nobody is trying to help you, help yourself. If nobody is trying to give you the platform, build your own platform. Nobody's going to invest in you, invest in yourself. You, yourself, and you. You have 3 people in one time. Late shift, alone, the cry, the pains you've passed through. Someone will just bump into your shop, in your atelier, just to make your life miserable. But that is the approval, like you are doing something right. So stop the what if, and just do it. Find out. You want to know? Find out. Go all in and find out.
Numbers show the way, but only discipline keeps you on the path. Why is consistent action more important than talent alone?
If there should be someone somewhere with this big talent, big ideas, big vision, but is very afraid or fear to step out, the painful truth is nobody is going to rescue. My personal advice, come closer. Just do it. Try to be visible, not invisible. Try to be visible. Show yourself in places. Even if one person sees, because it takes just one moment to change the whole entire situation. Just one moment. It is better to be afraid to start right now and fail than to watch back 20 years later and regret. Don't rely on just talent. You have to keep moving, keep working each and every day. Try to be better. Try to be better. Be your self-mentor, but try to be better than today. Try to be better than yesterday. After 10 years, going to watch it back and say, "Oh, I am proud that I made that decision." So just do it. Priyaka.
Discipline is the engine, but the system is the terrain. How did he navigate the reality of German taxes and administration without letting it crush his creativity?
So my personal advice is, before you start any kind of business, specifically in German or outside German, seek for counseling. Like let them counsel you, like advise you. What are the paperwork you need to keep, and what are the paperwork you have to do each and every month. And I think with this, you'll be able to build a very good system that's going to help your system, or let me say your company, to stay. That will bring more sustainability and more clarity in your system to avoid certain confusion with the financial tax service.
The system is fast and the path is steep, but in the end, Germany only rewards the ones who refuse to stay invisible. Level up. Your vision is the gift. The moment to act is now.